initially, only a few selected, they did a little project, a few selected areas used it, like they started in Virginia. But now it's caught fire all over the world. All over the world, everybody's using it. So it's overtaking the ITF ratings way, because before somebody's going from Ghana to a college in the state, they say, oh, the ITF is about 1,500 or something. Then they're like, okay, we have players that is better than you. But if you see your UTR is like 11, and there are players in these states whose UTR is 11, now you have a chance against those players. So UTR verified events simply means, like if you are in UTR, and you are in UTR, the two of you can play and still put it in. But it's not a UTR verified event, because you're not doing it under an accredited organization. Like Tennis Foundation Ghana to the Ghana Tennis Federation accredited. So if you do it and we put it in for you, that's a UTR verified event. Does that make sense? Yes. So if you want to do that at your club, just let us know and we'll put it in for you. And you can manage it from there. Like we'll make you the organizer of it.
You have all your goals set for the season. Okay, you have your outcome goal. In between them you have your performance goals. So you now come to this planning phase where you have to put them in order. Okay, we will get there. So this macro cycle there is the big one. It's the season, the whole season, like the whole year. Okay, and then we can break them down into mesocycles, which are like from 2 to 6 weeks. These are like monthly cycles, and then we can go to the micro, which are the ones for the training stuff. But this is just what periodization is. They are just to break the bigger planning down into smaller plans that can help us achieve the bigger ones. They are fused in with the goals. They help the player, or the player and the coach together, to manage fatigue. Okay, like I was saying earlier in the goal setting, we go on the court and then we still start doing so many things. Okay, player plays for maybe 3 hours or 4 hours continuously, and then at the end of the day, this player goes to break down somewhere, gets burned out, and then starts having some injuries and stuff like that, and then you can't achieve anything. Okay, so this planning phase will help us to know the exact thing that we are supposed to be doing at what time. Okay, so that is one importance to help the coach and the player manage the fatigue. If you want to manage fatigue, you have to know what you are working on. It has to be time bound, like in a goal setting. Okay. So what is going to happen is we're going to make Ashite is going to do first serve on the due scored T, and then the next shot goes behind the player. Okay. So we'll put the target for them. So there. Okay. So next shot issue. Okay. Okay, this is better. In a tactical session, we insist on the players finding the target. Very important. Because that is the reason why they have made that decision. So they have to go around. So Janet, next one, try to find the ball around this area. Okay? Okay, same. In a tactical session, when the goal is not achieved, you don't progress. Okay, you want to make sure this boy finds the target, because that is the decision he has made anyway. The target, find it. So good. Find the target, Caleb. This is clean. Okay, so we keep repeating this until Caleb is able to do it consistently. Before we can try to think about doing something else, it's a session. It's a session. You have come for a training session. Caleb has to do this throughout that session. 1 hour, 30-minute session. Okay, with the right progression. So with this is the chain round space. Okay, we have finished with this. Now we move to semi-realistic. So me, I'm going to do the return. Oh, sorry. Okay, so the coach, now we are getting to some live situations, okay? I do the return, and then we keep going. So this becomes a live situation. So this is live. Which is the Tennis Foundation Ghana to help these other coaches develop. So I took that up, and then we decided to talk about the goal setting and the planning, and then this tactical session, because the goal setting and the planning are the start of every coaching career, like at the start of every coaching session. So if you are able to understand why you need to set goals and why you need to plan for your coaching career, then you'll be able to progress as a coach. So that is one of the reasons why we chose to talk about this topic. And then on the court also, most of the time we spend time playing on the court without knowing where or what the player has to do with the ball. That is why we did this tactical session, where players will have to focus on their patterns, where to put the ball, and then what to do with it. So that is why we did this. We will still keep talking to the federation. So we will keep doing that, and then see if we get more support coming from that, we can be able to do this, and then also even extend to other regions of the country. So yeah, this is not going to be the last one. This is just the beginning of some good things coming into our tennis coaching in Ghana. Yeah, actually for the turn-up today, I'm actually impressed, because I was thinking we will not be able to come up with this number, but looking at how guys have come to this seminar to try to better themselves as coaches, this is amazing. So this is something very good that we can actually improve on.
Roger Crawford here, President of Tennis Foundation Ghana. This is a great event. We were expecting about 10-15 people. We ended up about 50 people. This was very good, and Albert really taught the coaches a lot of new things, which I can tell from talking to different people and the expressions that they really enjoyed it. This was just on the spur of the moment. Albert just asked me that he would be interested in doing something like this and sharing with the coaches. So I said, why not? I mean, he's based at the ITF Center in Kenya, and again, the ITF can send us somebody like that, and we'll have to pay a lot of money for it. If we have one of our own who is already who has that kind of knowledge, why not? So I promised that I will put this thing together for him. So we only talked about this like on a week ago, and here we are today. It's been a success. Well, I know the Ghana Tennis Federation is also putting a few coaches, seminars and things on. So that's all in the works, and that's great. But at the same time, we don't want to stop. We want to keep doing different things like this, so that together with all that can bring Ghana tennis back up. So tennis coaches, that they should continue doing the great job that they are doing, and that very soon we're all going to see the fruits of our labor.